Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Syafiqul Zaman bin Abdul Majid, one of the senior language teachers at Center for Modern Languages, University Malaysia Pahang. Welcome. For your information, I will be part of the teaching team for the courses that you are taking this semester at Center for Modern Languages. So, for further information, you can refer to the details that I have put in the slides, whereby I have included my contact number and also my email address. See you in the class. Hi, okay, so in this video, I'm going to share with you the introduction to process explanation, whereby our focus will be on two important things. One is on informational approach, another one is on directional approach. So we are going to have a look at the differences and also the similarities between informational approach and directional approach. Stay tuned. For this topic, which is on informational versus directional approach, we are going to have a look at some learning materials that include notes and handouts. We are also going to have a look at activities which we can get from the module. And we are also going to have a look at the manuals of procedures, whereby when it comes to process explanation, of course, manuals and procedures are going to be one of the major references. And lastly, we are going to have a look at the additional resources and activities taken from the internet or other resources that is going to be suitable for this topic. So that's all from me. See you. Hi. So as I have told you in the previous part of the video, we are going to learn about informational and directional approach in process explanation. And because of that, in this part of the video, I'm going to share an example of a four-stroke engine. Basically, this is the animation of how it works. You can see the combustion chamber, you can see the running piston, and you can see the gears over here. Apart from it, you can also see the air intake valve and the fuel intake valve. So this is how a basic four-stroke engine works. So you might be asking me why I show you this kind of example. Because we have this kind of question for certain things. We may be asking ourselves how certain things work. So this is how you can know more about it. For further details about four-stroke engine, if you are interested to know more about it, you can go to this link, or you can refer to the end of the video, whereby I will be sharing the link to the video as well, or the page. Let's go to the next part of the video. Hi, welcome back everyone. So in this part of the video, I'm going to share with all of you the important details about informational and directional approach in process explanation. This is going to be the continuation of the previous part of the video, whereby I have shared an animation about a four-stroke engine, and over here we are going to look into details how informational approach is different from directional approach in process explanation. For informational approach, the main concern is on the information. So over here, you are going to look at the information, and your task as the presenter for the audiences is to inform them. So for informational approach in process explanation, you're going to look at how something works, how something occurred, how to explain the psychological process, how to gain understanding of the process but not necessarily need to perform it, and you are going to arrange all of the information in order of importance. This means that you're going to arrange the information from the most important information to the least important information. Let's have a look at some example on informational approach. So given here is a diagram on a 4-stroke cycle. As you can see, there are 4 major steps involved in 4-stroke cycle. It begins with intake stroke, then it moves to the compression stroke, then it moves to combustion stroke, and lastly it moves to the exhaust stroke. So from the beginning until the end, from the most important up until the least important information are the steps for the 4-stroke cycle. So this is just an information for the readers or the audiences. You just need to inform them and they know what is it about when they are referring to the 4-stroke cycle. Another example over here is on volcanic eruption. So I'm sure all of you know what is a volcano, but if you need to know how does it happen, so you can have a look at this simple diagram. From the magma in the internal part of the crust in the earth, the magma will be pushed towards the top part of the mountain and then volcanic eruption will happen. So over here, of course, you're not going to perform the task, but you know how does volcanic eruption happen. So in this context, informational approach is being used to inform the readers or the audiences how this thing happen. On the other hand, when we are looking at directional approach, you are actually paying attention to direction, or you are going to direct the readers or the audiences to do or to perform something. So over here, we have some explanation on directional approach whereby you are going to help the people on how to do something. You're going to give directions to readers so that they can perform the process. And normally when it comes to directional approach, you are going to use imperative mood, whereby it is a command with an understanding subject you. So imperative mood, it is going to be in the form of instruction. And you are going to arrange the information under directional approach according to the chronological aspect. So you're going to have step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, and up to the outcome. Let's have a look at an example of a directional approach. So over here we have the diagram on how to change a flat tire. A simple question to all of you. Do you know how to change a flat tire? If you don't know about that information, then you can refer to the illustrated guidelines over here on how to change a flat tire. So we have here step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. All of the information over here are the steps that you need to follow in order to change a flat tire. It is as simple as it is. Am I correct? Give it a try. But over here, again, when it comes to directional approach, you are actually helping people or instructing people on how to perform the task. In this context, on how to change a flat tire. Alright, so now we know the differences between informational approach and directional approach in process explanation. When it comes to informational approach, you are focusing on the information and you are just informing the audiences or the readers about the process or how something happened. On the other hand, when you are looking at directional approach, you are actually telling the people or instructing the people on how to perform the task. Alright then, if you want to read more about all of the references or the resources that I have been using in this video, you can click on the link given here and you can refer to the materials that you can find in the website. So I believe that's all from me regarding informational and directional approach in process explanation. For further information regarding process explanation, stay tuned and keep on watching for the next video. Until then, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.